student. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant. I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual because I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talented quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking for a throw here. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies.
I just pressed interception. Game just sucks. That's horrible.
But an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. End up running left, Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
13.
Lamar off the play fake. Gets this one to Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. He gets it away now from his own end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Jackson off the play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This one's caught. And this one does not go far. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. They've got first down from the 31. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's a Steelers first down. Harris once more. Broke through the tackle. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
They're throwing it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This is ahead for about 5. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 5. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Big game downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. They'll start with a give to Harris. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play now. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down throw for Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Middle. Shut up.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Isaiah Pacheco. Close.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been... First and 10 now from the 30.
Raise it on! Raise it on!
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. They've got a man in motion. From just shy of midfield on second down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. This is Pollard running left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Short side option here. He's running left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They send a man in motion. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. And he gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Alrighty.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
One.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
To throw here on 1st down. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. 2nd and 3 now. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one, just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they're coming off a 3rd interception thrown, Brock. That last one costing them what looked to be a very good drive.
Yeah, it could put this offense, frankly, at a breaking point when it comes to this passing game. The turnovers have just been a consistent problem. And that last one really stings because it kept points off the board.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, Jackson escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Right up.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Back-to-back carries here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Pistol snap to Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, report!
Lamar out of the pistol. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. Running it now out of the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. They're running the option, short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And stop me if you've heard this before.
Sit the fuck down.
They scored again, and they grow that lead further.
See the name.
The Ravens keep running away with this. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And he's been the victim. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He finds Pickens left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers trying to do some window dressing. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Throwing it again here. Throw complete to Warren. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. He'll throw it yet again. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Tony now to return it. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. They connect on the deep shot.
Fuck the Steelers.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Stay on stat pattern. I don't care.
Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one.